Okay, so you're in a game of Rush on the attacking team. You're in an IFV and you've driven up to one of the MCOMs, but nobody is with you. What do you do? If your answer is hop out of your IFV to arm the MCOM, I'm sorry, but you are a fool. I'm trying to think of a way of a metaphor to fully describe how dumb that is. I guess it's sort of like if a bank robber went into a bank and then like just sat down, just laid their gun down near the bank teller, and it's like, oh, let me explode your bank vault so I can get in there. I'm gonna lay this gun down. Don't take it though. I'm gonna take the gun and I'm gonna shoot you with it in that hypothetical scenario. And if I'm a defender and you hop out of the IFV with the keys still in it, I'm stealing your IFV and I'm gonna shoot you with your rockets. I'm sorry. Okay, one thing to note. This guy, Atlas, I gotta give credit. This guy dies like 2 or 3 times repairing me. God bless you, Atlas. I love you. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I'm in the IFV. You know, look at this. Guy comes down with C4, Ruby Largo. Atlas falls to the parachute spawn maniacs. Look at this though. Look at how many repairs I have 3 engineers repairing me. I can't hold all of these repairs. Again, I back out though. Ruby kills himself with C4. I don't want to complain about parachute spawns, but yeah, parachute spawns. As you can see, I'm backing up. I just want to get away from the parachute spawns because I've done that twice now. Parachute with C4. If I stay there, I'm probably gonna see, here they come. But I'm too far away, so now they can't C4 me. And I think anytime you steal an enemy vehicle, you want to play cautiously with it, because let's just say hypothetically I took this vehicle, parked it in my spawn, and just sat there, got 0 kills. I'm still slightly, that's keeping the vehicle away from them. That is helpful. Also, I just want to point out, look at how effective this smoke is at countering my IR optics. This attacking team, even though the one, I forget who it was who gave up the IFV, but you know, they're trying. They're definitely using. They see what they're doing, because like I kill them, they see I have IR, so then they use smoke grenades. If I remember correctly, they also start to use flare grenades as well, which is very blinding to the IR optics. See a Amtrak pulling in. You'll see how strong it's. A full volley only does like 21 damage. So this thing, look at how desperate these guys are. This guy is shooting XM25. What is? I don't even know what the XM25 shoots. Grenades? It only does 3 damage. So it's. I mean, technically you could kill an IFV with it, but oh look, I don't know what that was. A flashlight or this attacking force, I've got a few tricks up their sleeves to combat my IR optics. Someone kills the Amtrak. I don't even get a kill assist. Fair enough. And I know I got a vehicle, but I just wanted to be careful. I didn't want to get it blown up. And I know because of that we lose the MCOM, but you know, I want to keep this away from the attackers. See a guy in here. This guy ducks to avoid, like, you can't. Ruby again. I killed this guy a few times actually. Ducking behind cover will not save you from explosive rounds. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, so I see here this, I don't even know, this sort of far right side near the beach. It's pretty exposed, and I also think I saw an enemy in one of the bushes. There he is. Now I make a mistake here, and I think so does my buddy. Eat the damn Oreo. And I gotta say, just a little side note, that's a good name, I gotta say. So you see here, I get too cocky and I push up. in a very exposed area, and my squad mate eat the damn Oreo. When you're gunning in a vehicle, it's always good to just sort of look wherever the, what do you say, the main driver? I don't want to say pilot, because, well, I don't know. I guess technically you could classify, I don't know. Like, there's the main driver, and wherever he's looking, you just want to sometimes just, like, check the area that he's not looking to, you know, kill people who might run up with C4. And you'll see here, once we lose the IFV, the attackers just easily get that MCOM, which, you know, good for them. They fought hard. And now we're at the second base. The second base, it's fairly balanced, I'd say, for just randomly. I don't know why, but I was worried, like, there might be parachute spawns, so I just looked up really quickly. Putting down some mines. Whenever you put down mines, you want to put them down, you know, at the crest. Well, there's multiple ways to put it down, but right there I was putting it at sort of the crest of the hill, so vehicles coming up are unlikely to see the mines. You know, it would have been great if I had double mines, because three AT mines will not kill an IFV or an Amtrak. But if I had slams, you know, you can double up slams and ATs, and they will take out vehicles quite swiftly. So you'll see here, this area that I'm going to, it's a very good flank route, and I see like one guy on the mini-map, and I'm like, oh, I can take this guy out. Turn around, and there's 5 enemies. Surprise. Wow. And right as that happened, I was like, oh my god, if I was on that hilltop with C4, oh my god. That is... I need to do that. So as I'm switching to C4 though, all the teammates up there get wiped, so I can't spawn up there, which is a little unfortunate, but at least now I know there's like 5 enemies coming that way, so I gotta head over that way. You know, see, I go for sort of a little mini flank, if you will. Toss a grenade just to soften these guys up a little. I really run past a guy. But I'm shooting these guys, and again, Ruby Largo. That was unlucky for him though. Like he was distracted from the front, and he wasn't watching his rear. So what can you do then? You know. Parachute spawns again. That's good. See here, the enemy team, they arm this up, but they arm both at the same time. Great strategy, I gotta say. And as I'm heading, pardon me, as I'm heading over that way, I want to take sort of a not obvious route, so I have some cover. You'll see this vehicle, it got hurt by my mines. Didn't finish it off though, so I gotta use the C4 to kill it. And I always think, I wasn't sure if one C4 would be able to kill that, but I think it's always good to err on the side of too much C4, so, yeah. Anyway, we lose this MCOM, which is unfortunate, but there's a lot of enemies back here, and I want to clear this out so they're not like shooting all of my teammates in the back. And, you know, I think a lot of times for the attackers, going after the MCOM that's furthest from them is usually the way to go. But I think you could argue, because it's usually the hardest because it's furthest away, but you could argue that this MCOM Alpha is harder because it's so open. You know, it's very difficult to get to, even though it is technically closer to them. You'll see here, this little spot, oh my god, spawn protection. I do get res though, so I gotta say, my team providing good reps, giving decent revives. This is a good team. I like it. Oh, look here. I see on the minimap, I'm like, oh, there's an Amtrak. I can totally get this. I only have one C4 though, and I think, might as well use it. Only get 32, damn. Even if I had 3 C4 packets, I wouldn't have killed it, so fair enough. You'll see all these enemies coming in. Again, this sort of, I don't even know where that is, the east, you know, this sort of side area that can come up along the path, and they're sort of guarded by the ridge line. Fortunately, I'm hurt, and I'm pretty easy to get killed. So yeah. Alright, so got a vehicle, Ruby again. That guy must have been hurt though, because I only had 2 mines there. So again, somewhat unlucky for the Ruby guy. You'll see this is getting very... That was a bad play by me. I was hopping all over the place. And you'll see these boxes. They make for great head clip spots. Like, I mean, that's basically... The main strategy, I would say, for the attackers right now is get up along these pillboxes, throw smoke down to arm the MCOM, and then just head clip from behind those boxes. And that's sort of what we're doing as well. We're just head clipping around these boxes. Oh man, this is the spot. I remember now. You know when Ruby gets me. Look at this. He's sort of like just side slithering like a snake. Well, I guess not a snake because snakes don't have arms. Like just some sort of salamander, just sneakily. I end up getting res though, so it's sort of all for naught, but I will give credit where credit is due. Ruby got revenge on me, so good job. You also see here I've switched to medic. I think at this point in the round, being able to revive my teammates is going to be really important. And due to the respawn times for the vehicles, I think it is unlikely that we're going to have to deal with many vehicles at this point. Unless they were to, say, hypothetically get this MCOM, then, you know, for the next base, they would get vehicles. And you'll see this enemy team doing exactly what I said would be good. Throwing down smoke, because when you've got an MCOM that's this open, smoke is so invaluable. But there's too many defenders. I think if I remember, there's a guy, look at this guy, he's crawling. If there was smoke, they had thrown one more smoke grenade, that guy might have gotten the plant. But unfortunately for him, he was exposed and it just doesn't work out. We win the game. I'm gonna say I think this was a very interesting round because it illustrates a lot of good points about gameplay in Battlefield, such as don't give up vehicles ever. Why would you jump out of a vehicle that has 100 HP? Why would you do that? But if a teammate gives up a vehicle, you gotta put as many people on that vehicle as you can. And you saw the attackers; they were really trying to destroy that IFV. And in addition to that, my teammates, they saw how important it was to keep that IFV up. I had 3 repair guys at once. That's insane. I have never in my life have I had 3 repair. Like, that's crazy. That is pretty crazy. And I gotta say, Ruby, look at the scoreboard. Even though I've mentioned this before, sometimes, you know, he did pretty good. I just, you know, I don't want to say I got lucky, but sometimes you're constantly in a situation where some guy, he just gets your goose, you know. You're parachuting down and then you're already hurt, and then some guy, in this situation, it was me. I was just, you know, picking him off when he was already hurt or being distracted. But, you know, he fought well, I would say. So good job, Ruby. Even though you had some fails, you fought valiantly, so good for you. Also, I gotta say, my squad, we did pretty good. So yeah, good team, good enemy team. Well, except for the only person I will say who did badly, I don't even remember who it was, but the guy who jumped out of the IFV, shame on you. But to everybody else, my team, enemy team, well done. That was a hard fought, interesting round. So yeah. If you guys have any thoughts or comments about how this round played out, I'm always, you know, interested to hear what you got to say. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.